Lonzo Ball said this on his podcast.
How you feeling? How close to 100% do you feel? And how's progress going with rehab?
It's coming along, man, week by week. It's improving, so that's all I can ask for. It's still not where I want it to be. Okay. Out of 100, I'll probably say I'm about 70, good enough to play, but can still get better, I feel like. So still got a long summer ahead of me, but definitely looking forward to the future.
Your reaction to hearing that from Lonzo Ball on his podcast. What should the Bulls do if Ball continues to make more progress, and how much should they count on the injured point guard?
I don't think they can count on Lonzo Ball at all. I don't think, if Lonzo Ball is suddenly back and playing like he did in his first 30 games, whatever it was, that would be a wonderful bonus. But that team's not the same entity that it was when last he was here. And I don't really expect him to be back and playing significantly better than he had been. I just think that it's been too long, and it's been too serious an injury. And mentally, I've kind of moved on from him. Is there a chance that the guy could have some Indian summer to his career? Okay. And they have his rights, and I don't think you can not play him and claim that you need like an injury payout over it. So I think you probably have to put up with it if he returned. But I don't think it's anything that helps the team. I think it's yesterday's news, and I expect absolutely nothing from him.
Curious to hear what the big baller brand's father thinks about all of this, right? I mean, so you're saying don't get him out on the court?
I'm saying I don't think you can. I'm saying, Dustin, improve your team, build your team. If that guy shows up, hey, what do you know? Why don't you go out there and get in the lineup, get in the layup drill and see what you can do? I don't think you count on him in any fashion. He hasn't played in 2 years. You cannot count on him in any fashion.
But I think behind the scenes, they would love him to be ready. I think the question is he playing on Halloween or is he playing on Christmas Day, as an example, right? Like, at 70%.
I'll be shocked if he plays on either holiday.
Really?
Yes.
I'm going to say that we see Lonzo Ball back in a Bulls uniform by Christmas.
I think the Bulls should pull the plug on this podcast. Every time he talks, he puts pressure on them to play the guy that's been absent forever and is just a symbol of what went wrong. When Lonzo Ball left after 37 glorious games, then everything changed. And he says he's 70% and that's good enough to play? When is 70% good enough to play? I just think...
Only when it's you broadcasting, buddy.
This is hugely distracting. I don't want to be a guy who tries to be unsympathetic to Lonzo Ball, but I don't know what purpose this serves. Quietly rehab. Come back if you can. Nobody's going to deny you, I guess, a chance to make a comeback. It is your livelihood. You feel some sort of empathy for the injuries he's had to overcome. But if you're the Bulls and you're AK, you're covering your ears. Stop talking, because you have to almost wait for him. You have to publicly, you're paralyzed by what you can do to your roster because you're allowing yourself to be. They are not able to move on because they have contractual realities. I understand that, but it seems like they are waiting for him, and they talk in a way that suggests that could they be counting on him?
No.
That's a really big mistake if they are. But he sounds like he's coming back. He does sound like he's coming back. I'll believe it when I see it.